Hello everyone, I'm Umbra, and today I'm going to be reacting to the most recent death battle, which is MacGrath and Alex Mercer. So Infamous versus Prototype. Alright, both obscure games. I'd say probably Prototype's more obscure than Infamous, because Infamous has got more than 2 games, so, yeah. Alright, let's just get right into it. Just bring the screen up, and immediately I see a HelloFresh advertisement. Okay. So go play the sub rolls, I guess. Now, let me just turn this up, and let's get to going.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by HelloFresh
and Shady Ray.
Oh, Shady Race as well. Okay.
Cole MacGrath, the patron saint of Infamous.
Alex Mercer, the Blacklight Virus prototype from
Prototype, yeah.
That's right,
exactly.
champions. You voted for it, so we're finally doing it. Long after these characters were ever relevant. Oh, hey,
unfortunately.
look what I found in the trash. An old script we wrote for this very matchup way back in 2013.
We haven't emptied our trash in 10 years?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I wonder who'd have the slight edge on this one.
With great power comes great responsibility. Tobey Maguire's not the only superhero who's had to learn that lesson.
Cole MacGrath was just your average delivery boy in Empire City until one day he opened a package that exploded in his face.
This was the Ray Sphere, a device that, upon erupting, destroyed much of the city and tore through Cole at the atomic level.
Killing him instantly. Nah, actually, he scooped up some superpowers. Cool, zippity-zappity superpowers.
More specifically, Cole became a conduit, one of many beings who were granted supernatural abilities from the Ray Sphere explosion.
It's very similar to X-Men in that
Empire City into a godforsaken hellscape. This world needed a hero, or at least an anti-hero willing to clean up the mess he sorta technically made.
Cole put his powers to the test, battling rogue superpowered conduits, including the mastermind behind the blast, Kessler.
Final boss of the first game.
None of Cole's powers are as sick nasty as his parkour skills, but his ability to manipulate electricity is pretty sweet too.
Cole controls electromagnetic energy. Not only can he generate a smorgasbord of powerful lightning attacks, he can also manipulate thermal, kinetic, and gravitational energies. Electromagnetism is pretty broad after all. This includes his radar pulse, which detects the bioelectricity inside organisms even if they're hidden or transformed.
And for good measure, he got to add some ice powers to his kit. He can throw ice grenades, shoot ice spikes, and let out some epic ice farts.
He can levitate like Electric Iron Man, grind on rails like Shadow the Hedgehog, read your mind like Goku's muffin button, charge up with extra karmic energy,
some references,
like Shadow the Hedgehog, and generate force fields.
How many times is Shadow gonna be?
But these aren't just force fields.
Where's that damn force chaos
matter they touch into energy that Cole absorbs. That's insane.
How's that?
Are you familiar with a little equation called E equals MC squared?
No.
Oh, well, it defines the mathematical relationship between matter and energy.
You think Boomstick would know that?
How much energy any given mass contains.
Okay, the largest mass object Cole absorbs is a 343-gram helicopter chain gun round.
Perfectly converting matter to energy is technically impossible, but hey, this is a video game. The mass contained in that bullet, when multiplied by the speed of light squared, would release an energy equivalent to over 7 megatons of TNT. This means Cole's energy output is basically fueled by a nuclear reactor.
Oh, so he's like a living super bomb, always ready to go off. Sounds like my first ex-wife.
Should he somehow run low on energy, he can drain it from nearby appliances to recharge. He's even learned to drain the bioelectricity from people, like this. Yikes.
Cole can focus his electricity through
not
his
as gruesome as
Mercer's,
but still.
Fork, which lets him ring around the Rosie to death. Or he can just make lightsabers out of his hands. That's cool too. And because he follows Pokemon rules, Cole's extra resistant to electric attacks.
With these powers, Cole chewed through Kessler's forces, including Sasha, whose black tar powers could infect and control minds.
And he eventually faced down that son of a bitch himself and pwned his ass, despite Kessler having his exact same powers. Coincidence?
I think not.
Turns out the architect of Cole's misery was himself from an alternate future timeline. Manipulating events from the shadows to ensure this version of Cole became a better hero than Kessler ever was.
Yeah, you see, Cole's superpowers are molded through his actions, increasing in power and utility based on how good or evil he acts. Naturally, as a good person,
it's a literal take on the common
to be
system.
more focused to target the bad guys. That's pussy shit! Evil Cole is way more awesome sauce! He blows everything up! Collateral damage? Who cares?
Evil boomstick. Oh my dear. Oh dear.
Well, that just happened. Who wrote this shit?
The point is,
I don't know.
Kessler's
You'll
whole
tell me.
plan was meant to prevent the apocalypse, which would appear in the form
Because of
of
course.
the Beast, a conduit of unimaginable power.
Coal is strong enough
That's actually
going to
be the deciding
massive
factor.
thunderstorms, fast enough to route electricity
Things,
moving
because
at 90%
Coal did
the
take
speed
down
of
the
light.
Beast.
And maybe thanks to
Mercer,
Kessler, tough enough to take on the Beast.
Which possessed the power
I
of the
think
ray
what
sphere
Mercer's done
itself. It could
can
regenerate
be
at
a
an
l-
atomic level
I'd
and
say it's
eradicate
pretty-
all of
actually
Empire
kinda
City
weak
in
now
a
that I think
single
about it.
attack. Fortunately, after a grueling battle, Cole defeated
And I do
the
mean
Beast
grueling.
once and
Christ
for all.
almighty.
Though ultimately, it wasn't Cole's power that made him a hero.
In order to stop a plague created by the ray sphere, Cole
Yep.
sacrificed his life, eradicating the conduit genes and saving all of humanity.
Sure, he also
No,
killed
if only this
thousands
guy
of
was in the
conduits
X-Men
process.
universe.
But hey, what's
Nah,
a
I'm
few
joking.
corpses when building a better tomorrow? This trolley
Aye.
stops for no one.
Cole was remembered as a saint by the people of New Marais, as a hero by the
Or a
friends
sinner,
he left
depending on your
behind,
route.
and an inspiration to future generations. A true testament to the
And
responsibility
that is
of
how
power.
infamous Second Son happened.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is
HelloFresh.
Oh,
America's #1 meal kit.
HelloFresh.
We're certainly busy over here at the Death Battle
HelloFresh.
Labs, so HelloFresh's quick and easy meals and 15-minute meals are a godsend.
What's really great about saving time cooking for yourself and your family is that it gives you more time with them. Easy to make
Yeah.
breakfasts, kid-approved lunches and snacks, and time-saving dinners, HelloFresh has what it takes to keep everyone, including you, satisfied.
And
All
with
right.
the new season comes new
I'll be in charge of
recipes.
that.
You can take your pick of 40 weekly recipes that suit your lifestyle, from veggie, family-friendly to fit and wholesome.
And with HelloFresh, you always know
should
you're
give
getting
HelloFresh a
top-notch
try.
produce since it travels from the farm
as
to your
well.
door in less than 7 days.
Go to HelloFresh.com/50deathbattle and use code 50deathbattle
Ah, I
for
see.
50% off, plus
Okay.
15% off the next 2 months.
You heard that right. That's HelloFresh.com/50deathbattle. Use code 50deathbattle for 50% off,
nice.
plus
That's me.
15% off the next 2
Oh, good
months.
deal.
And thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring our show. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit.
That's the drawback living in the UK.
With great power comes great
I think you just said this,
responsibility. But not everybody's got an Uncle Ben to tell him that.
Alex
Yeah,
Mercer
unfortunately.
woke up in hell. Manhattan Island was gripped by the horrific black light virus, transforming its citizens into terrifying monsters.
Alex had no memories. He was a man
Nope,
without a
of course
past
not.
and maybe no future. But he did have one thing.
The black light virus can rewrite your cells all the way down to your DNA, and somehow
Which is
it
goddamn
granted
terrifying.
Alex incredible superhuman abilities.
actually,
It can
I've
infect anyone
actually
he touches
cosplayed
with
as
this
Alex
virus,
Mercer before.
altering their biology at the molecular
Fun
level
fact.
in seconds and giving him complete control over their actions.
So
Yeah,
Alex
you could basically
pushed
become
on, desperate to
anyone.
avenge
Literally
himself
anyone.
and the city
You,
by
me,
fighting
that guy
whatever
down the street,
monster unleashed this
anyone.
nightmare and eat them. Yeah, he can consume
Yeah,
people and give
hence why I
himself
said
a power
that,
boost. He's like Kirby if Kirby listened to Linkin Park.
Oh, God.
This extra biomass
yeah.
gives him superhuman strength, a greater
That
metabolic
final
rate,
boss was
increased
such
reaction
so
times,
annoying
and
the
even
second
a
time on it.
regenerative healing factor. Essentially,
that was
Alex
awesome,
is an
the one in
ever-evolving
the-
super
in the
being,
second game.
the ultimate being.
Oh, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
By consuming
Thank you.
victims, Alex
All right,
also
that's the third
receives
time.
all
Wait,
their
no,
memories
fourth
and
time.
experiences, including Peter Randall, a 69-year-old
Nice.
God damn
man
it.
whose entire history Alex processed in just 11 seconds. Being able to condense
Again,
that much
terrifying.
information into that time frame means Alex can perceive events happening within 5 nanoseconds.
Which is about
This
how long
actually
I was married to
might-
my second ex-wife.
Alex can shapeshift
think
his
Mercer
body
might actually
at
make that
will,
with that
creating
ability.
disguises, increasing his muscle mass, and forming nearly unbreakable armor.
I think he might
And when he wants
win
to
this.
kill
I'm not
someone,
sure.
He can become
I
his
think this is
own
fairly
weapon,
even, so
turning
I'm
his
not
limbs into claws
gonna-
and blades, or generating countless
I'm
tendrils
just gonna see how
that
this
give
one
him
goes, to be
unmatched
honest.
control over
That's how
his
I do in every
environment.
death battle.
With these goopy powers, he came up with a bunch of Street Fighter moves, like the air dash,
Okay.
the cannonball, the bullet dive drop, and the hunter dirt nap. Pretty sure that was my third ex-wife's boyfriend's stripper name.
And after consuming
Okay, did not need
enough
to know that.
people, Alex reaches critical mass and can unleash his evil
Literally.
slop in powerful ultimate attacks.
Like the Tendril Barrage Devastator. Oh, it's beautiful.
Despite being seen as the
Yeah,
world's
a
most
very
wanted
disturbing
terrorist,
definition of beautiful.
fair, Alex used his powers to stop the spread of the virus and end the city's nuclear devastation.
It was then he learned
At
the
least
truth.
for the first game.
He wasn't Alex Mercer at all.
He was the Blacklight virus itself, which absorbed the memories and likeness
Yeah,
of the real Alex Mercer,
that's-
who was not only dead, but actually responsible for all of this in the first place. To decipher this, I recreated the Blacklight virus myself, the most dangerous...
That's
Why is it empty?
oh dear.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
So the man Alex was
That's
hunting the
terrifying.
whole time
A Blacklight
was
virus infused
himself.
whiz. Oh boy.
Dun, dun.
That's right, Boomstick.
Yep.
Turns out Dr. Alex Mercer helped create the Blacklight virus, and when things
Yeah, just
didn't
took his
work out
name.
and he was about to die, he recklessly unleashed it upon the city.
What a petty SOB. What he didn't know was that the virus would merge with his sentience and memories and become a new Alex. How? Why? Don't question it. It's a nothing burger.
Yeah.
But is this massive viral material that calls itself Alex actually
Both
human
as convoluted
in
as
any meaningful
convoluted
way?
as
Poor
friggin'
bastard
Cole and
sure tried
Kessler's
to be.
relationship.
Too bad humans can be dicks, and everyone kept betraying him. Even the so-called love of his life, who shot him in the face. Whoa! So Alex
Oh,
figured,
okay, yeah.
obviously,
Ugh.
humanity had to go.
Not just go, but
Fuck
be made
humanity.
better. Whatever goodness remaining with this Alex was left behind as he plotted to unleash
And he
a
became the villain of the
Blacklight
second game.
virus, recreating humanity into a super species in his own image.
Even
Great
another-
power became great terror.
Classic
Yep.
anime RPG villain stuff. And he was strong enough to do it. Alex can
That's what I was gonna say,
tear
actually.
buildings
Mercer is
apart,
basically,
dodge
in the second game,
supersonic
he's
tank
basically
shells,
an anime
and even
villain.
defeated the Supreme Hunter, who was tough enough to survive a nuclear blast that would have leveled Manhattan.
Based on the blast radius given in game,
Okay,
that's
that-
450 kilotons
Right,
of TNT.
okay. I
Speaking
think
of
Mercer's
nukes,
winning
Alex
this.
survived one. His healing factor is off the chain. And after being blasted into paste, all he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to come back good as new.
His healing occurs at the cellular level, making him virtually impossible to kill so long as he keeps
Yet
consuming.
But
somehow
attempting to take over the
someone
world
did.
and kill millions of people pissed off a certain James Heller, a
Yep.
dude who had just had enough of his fucking weird, fucking
And rambling shit.
Who used the same virus powers to consume Alex once and for all.
Live
means
by the Kirby
Heller is
symbiote,
now
die by the Kirby
the
symbiote. But
Blacklight
was
virus
Alex
itself.
just a virus after all? I mean, what's more human than the urge to conquer the world, drive its species to the slaughter, consume its raw genetic resources, and
Right.
crown yourself king? Maybe the day Alex Mercer died was the day he truly became human.
Wow, that was intense.
weirdly
Yeah, it
profound.
was.
Alright.
This episode is sponsored
Oh,
by
we got
Shady Ray.
Rays.
Son giving you trouble this season? Take it on with gear built to
I want-
last.
I want
Shady
Case from-
Ray's
I want
premium
Case from King of
polarized shades
Fighters
are perfect for the
sunglasses.
warm
That's
weather
what
and
I want.
available at an affordable price.
Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers a world-class product that's just as good as any of those expensive pairs we've worn.
Alright.
They're also built tough with durable frames and clear optics for the outdoors.
That's
Yeah,
not even
stretch.
the best protection this eyewear provides. If you
Goodness.
lose or break a pair, even on day one, they told us they'll send you a brand new pair, no questions asked.
You can wear your
I
Shady
wish
Rays
they
with
would do that.
confidence because every pair of
And I don't wear
sunglasses
glasses, but
is
still.
backed by lost and broken replacements.
They have your back long after you purchase.
Exclusively for our viewers, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season.
Go to shadyrays.com and use the code DEATH for 50% off 2 or
Can you
more
imagine
pairs of
going and using the
polarized
code?
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people.
Damn. Alright.
All right, the combatants are set.
Okay,
Let's end this debate
I'm
once and for all.
thinking
It's time
probably
for a
Mercer,
cat
but then again, I think
battle!
Cole could pull out a clutch victory. We'll see. Oh. Already starting off strong. Oh.
I think I've still got room for dessert. Buddy, you are one sick freak.
Oh. Fight! Oh, it's all using ultimate attack already? Alright. Ooh, nice. Is it? Okay. Very blockable then. Alright. Yeah, careful there. Alright, that's it. It's over, Mercer. I have the high ground. Oh, not for long. Oh. There you go, there you go, there you go. Alright, just... Oh, there's the ice powers. Oh, nice little traps. Oh. Yeah, he's probably getting back up. Yep. He eats people. Yeah, this is going to be really tough to kill. And if you can defeat the beast, I think you could defeat Mercer.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh boy. Where's James Heller when you need him? Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, he can do that as well. Oh. Electro tornado. Let's go. Oh.
So much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin. You and I can change this world for the better.
Nice. Yeah, prototype 2 type shit.
Is you.
Alright, okay. Oh, I think that's it. Got the lightsabers out. Oh boy, time for the armor. The music's going freaking ham as well. Oh. It's gonna freaking he's gonna drop them. Alright, sure. Oh.
You don't want to give me your power.
Oh dear.
I'll just take it.
Yeah, that's... Oh dear. Oh, wait a second.
Good idea.
It's my turn to do that. Oh. I think...
sure isn't perfect. But it's a
Damn, Cole won, okay.
Asshole.
I mean, if you took on the beast, you can take on Mercer. So... KO!
Oh, now I know where that script was in the trash. I had to hear someone say awesome sauce.
Both opponents were incredibly versatile and deadly, and both could match each other's powers blow for blow.
They could each create weapons, amplify their strength, and fight at range.
But could Cole survive Alex's infection? Well, Alex would usually need to weaken an opponent to get that trick to work. Even then, the Ray Sphere incident that created Cole's powers in the first place ripped apart everyone else down to the atomic level. And the Beast's attacks were capable of the same thing. Considering the Blacklight virus only works down to molecular DNA, it's reasonable to say Cole would be able to resist it.
Sure, Alex could have potentially consumed Cole's biomass to give himself an edge, but Cole could just do the same thing to Alex, absorbing his bioelectricity to power himself back up.
But nothing could challenge the gap in power. Everything Alex survived could simply not match Cole's force fields, and especially not the power of the Beast. The blast the Beast created actually had a much wider range than the one the Supreme Hunter could survive. To compete with these foes, this means Cole was simply far more powerful than Alex.
Speaking of the Beast, Cole's ability to disintegrate it at the atomic level meant that even Alex's crazy molecular regeneration couldn't stand up to Cole's might.
Just like how Cole could overpower Kessler despite his resistance to electricity,
or
how he resisted Sasha's mind control powers, which were eerily similar to the Blacklight virus.
But I bet you're wondering, what if Alex fought evil Cole instead? Well, it'd be even worse, because that Cole took the Beast's power for himself. That's
that is very
angry virus boy.
Alex was a versatile, deadly opponent, but Cole's counters, speed,
ripping up the script from 10 years ago.
The edge.
Alex got the Cole shoulder, just
Cole,
like this stupid script.
The winner is Cole MacGrath.
All right.
Thanks for watching. And
Okay,
hey, are
so
you a
Cole
Death
did
Battle
win.
member?
All right.
We've got a ballot going on right now where members
let's
get
see
to
what the next
choose
one
a
is.
matchup for the next season. So click that join button and jump into our Champions Discord.
What do we got for the next one? You ready for the next battle? Unicron? Megatron and Frieza. Alright. Alright then. That's gonna be an interesting one. Pay no attention to that for a minute. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that was my reaction to the latest Death Battle. Looking forward to the next one, Megatron versus Frieza. That's going to be interesting. I think Frieza would probably come out on top on that one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Megatron would even compete unless he like became Galvatron and then somehow a Unicron. I don't know. I'm more well versed in Dragon Ball than I am Transformers. So anyway, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ra.